Hi friends, welcome you all. This is Dr. D. Umaa, Assistant Professor in Department of Computer Science from Government Arts and Science College, Valparai. I am very glad to post my first video in data structures and algorithms. First of all, I would like to thank my higher officials for encouraging us to serve the needs of students community in this pandemic situation through online. And also, I look forward to receive some valuable suggestions from professors, faculty members, students for further improvements. Now let me see what is data structures and algorithms. So most people believe that the term data and informations are interchangeable and it means the same thing. But there is a slight difference between these two words. That is, data is a raw, unanalyzed, unorganized, and unrelated data. That is, a data can be any characters, text, words, numbers, pictures, sound, and video. For example, 5860 is a number. It describes nothing. It may be a salary of one person, or it may be an EB bill, or it may be a payment of mobile. It could be anything. It is not add any knowledge to these numbers. When data becomes an informations, processed data is an informations. It is accurate, systematized, understandable, relevant, and timely. Let me consider the same example 5860. It is one of the COVID-19 data of Tamil Nadu. When we process the data, it will give some meanings like number of active cases, cured cases, and death report, etc. So, the information informs you of something you didn't already know, or it is presented in a way that has meaning and useful. Then see what is the structures. To structures the informations while storing into the memory. To structures the informations while storing into memories. We know the importance of storing every application today. There are different ways of storing data on computers. There are different formats are available to store the data. In which formats we have to apply for storing the data on computer is very important. Let me take a real time example dictionary. It contains thousands of words because each and every time new words are added and these words are arranged in A to Z order. If we search the particular meaning of the words, we can easily jump and find the words. Without arranging these words, how could we find the meaning of particular word easily? So, organizing in a particular way can easily find it. Next, algorithms. Algorithm is a step-by-step process or a step-by-step instructions or a set of rules. To structure the data structures, n number of algorithms are used. For examples, we have to eat an apples. If we are going to eat an apples, what we will do? First step, we have to wash an apple, and next steps, we have to cut it, and final steps, we will eat an apples. If we have the problems, so we can apply n number of algorithms to solve that problems. So an algorithm is a well-ordered collection of clear and simple instructions of definite and effectively computable operations. Now let me see the technological term of data structures and algorithms. A data structure is a way to store and organize data in order to facilitate the access and modifications, or a data structure is a representation of data and the operations allowed on that data. A data structure is the systematic way to organize data so that it can be used efficiently, which means we organizing the data, we managing the data, we arranging the data in such a way we can use efficiently. If the program is improper data structures, then the programs may not work what we expected. So Right data structure is very important for a programs. One of the basic data structures program is arrays. Instead of creating different data types for multiple variables, why not we can create an array to store the data? And also another common data structures in computer science is list. We will discuss these topics in the next videos. Let me see classification of data structures. The data structure is classified into two types, that is primitive data structures and non-primitive data structures. The primitive data structures contains integers, float, characters and boolean. That is, it is a predefined types of data which are supported by the programming languages to the programmers, or it is a fundamental data structures like int, float, double, real, boolean, or predefined ones. It is a system or compiler defined data types or called primitive data structures. And all the primitive data types support some basic operations like addition, subtractions, multiplication, etc. The non-primitive data structures, it is not defined by the programming language. It is created by the programmer, or it is a user-defined data structures. We can store different types of data values inside the single entity. Example, employee. Employee is the data structures. We can use different fields like employee name, employee number, employee designations. For employee names, we use character data types. For employee number, we use int data types. For employee designation, we use character data types. Thus, we can store different types of data values in single entity. The non-primitive data structures are again divided into two types, that is linear data structures and non-linear data structures. Linear data structure means the arrangement of elements or in sequential path or a sequential order. That is, one element is connected to only one element. Such a types of elements are array, stack, queue and linked list. Non-linear data structures, the arrangement of elements are not in the sequential order. That is, one element is connected to n number of elements. Example, trees and graphs. Next, what are the basic data structures operations? The data structures are processed by using certain operations, that is traversing, searching, inserting, deleting, and some special operations are sorting and merging. First, traversing, accessing each records exactly once so that certain items in the record may be processed. And second one is searching, finding the location of the record with a given value or finding the location of all the records that satisfy one or more conditions. Then inserting means adding a new record to the structures or inserting a new record to the structures. And deleting, removing a record from the structure is called deleting operations. And sorting and merging is one of the special data structures operations. And in sortings, arranging the records in some logical order, that is an alphabetical order or a numerical orders. In mergings, combining the records in two different sorted files into a single sorted files. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, which is Umaa's Lectures. Bye.